sanctions policy on Pyongyang despite President Donald Trump's planned summit with the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un.
Our policy hasn't changed, and as the president stated, we have sanctions on. They're very powerful, and we would not take those sanctions off unless North Korea denuclearized.
White House spokeswoman Sarah Sanders made those comments during a briefing on Monday. She said preparations for the June 12th summit in Singapore are going well. North Korea's denuclearization is the main issue of the talks. Washington wants Pyongyang to quickly give up all its nuclear and missile programs in a verifiable way in return for economic relief. North Korea has said it wants security guarantees that the U.S. will not try to topple Kim if he abandons nukes. Joining us live now from Seoul is Don Kirk, who is a political analyst. Don, what do you make of the fact that Donald Trump has now said that he doesn't like the phrase maximum pressure on North Korea? Is that a shift possibly in policy?
Well, it's obviously in the run-up to his summit with North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un. He wants to create an atmosphere in which they can talk amicably and come to some kind of understanding. So under those circumstances, it's not the time to be exerting maximum pressure or to be talking tough as he has in the past.
Do you think that the U.S. is going into this with a bit of unrealistic expectations, Don, vis-a-vis the North just denuclearizing?
Well, I don't know that there are really unrealistic expectations. I don't know that too many people in the U.S. think that the North will denuclearize. I think there's a general sense that North Korea is probably not going to denuclearize, but rather is looking for a different kind of agreement, a step-by-step or action-for-action agreement in which they take some measures that might appear to be on the way to denuclearization, while the U.S. takes measures on its side that might be pleasing to North Korea, notably beginning with lifting of some of the sanctions.
As a final thought then, Don, from the point of view of the North Koreans, then can they, I'll use the word trust the Americans to stick by any security guarantees that they may give the North?
Well, as far as security guarantees are concerned, the U.S. is not going to attack North Korea. The U.S. has not attacked North Korea since the end of the Korean War. There have been incidents along the demilitarized zone between the two Koreas, and there have been a couple of notable incidents several notable incidents conducted by the North Koreans. But the U.S. is not in any mood to attack North Korea. So I don't think that's the issue. But the North Korea keeps on demanding security guarantees, which the U.S. has given before, and I'm sure will give again. If there's any way to strengthen these guarantees to convince the North Koreans that the U.S. is not going to attack, perhaps President Trump will present them when he meets Kim Jong-un on the 12th of June.
Very well, Don. We'll leave it there at that, but of course, as always, we appreciate you taking your time out to speak to us.